What's up, YouTube? It's your boy KJ, and welcome back to the channel. Back with another banger, back with another video, and I'm finna hit you guys right in the mouth with this one. So it's basketball talk today. No holds barred. It's basketball talk today. Now I will say this: I am a big LeBron fan. Big LeBron fan. But before I knew anything about LeBron, MJ was that dude.
Duh.
Mike Jordan was that dude. Michael Jordan was the man, cuz you feel me? And when I look at the accolades and how he approached the game, he still is the man. So I'm going with Jordan 1, LeBron 2. That might upset some of you guys, but hey, get it how you live. Now let's get into this video, man. Let's get started. So we reacting to some of these, how some things of Michael Jordan has played out over years, how people are speaking on the guy and what he brought to the game. Let's jump in right here. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. It's free 99. Free 99.
Player in any one game to win it, if you had to put all the marbles to state it, there's a lot of ones that you could go with, but my personal one I would take Jordan to win one game. I think the combination of athleticism, skill, will.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. If I had to win one game, this who I'm drafting. He ain't lying.
Was something, you know, people used to ask, like, what was the name of that special, that ESPN thing they did on him, on, what was the name of that, Last Dance, right?
Yeah.
They said, you watched The Last Dance. I said, no, I lived it. And so because, you know.
Yeah, that meant he had to go against this guy, coach against him or whatever. And from the sound of it, it wasn't fun. James, it wasn't no fun.
He got 55, like, against, you know, he had a double nickel coming back off baseball. 10 days later, against the best defense in basketball, back when the rules were not conducive to offensive play, right? There was no freedom of movement. There was freedom to get your head handed to you if you came through the line, right? He got 55 against the New York Knicks on the road and hit winning.
He ain't lying about that, because Detroit put Jordan on his ass. They put him on his ass. You go in that paint, they had them rules. What that? No layup rules in the NBA back then. Ooh.
When we doubled late with a Luka Doncic special, like go up and at the last minute, you know, find somebody, and he found Winnington. And so, like, I never seen anything quite like that. Like, guy goes off and plays baseball for 2 years. Hey, I want to play basketball again. 10 days later, he's getting 55 in the garden again.
These are facts, man. You can go look this stuff up. Me and you, some of us, we probably seen some of these games. I mean, like when that joker retired, I kind of gave up on basketball. When he came back, ooh, breath of fresh air, cuz.
It's like, what's happening here? You know, so I would go with him in any one game.
Only 4 players in league history were teammates with both MJ and LeBron. One of them is the Tar Heel center, Brendan Haywood, who played with Jordan in his rookie season. Here is his take on the GOAT debate.
Haywood finna drop some game, dog. He finna drop some knowledge.
Stop playing. Don't do it. Come on now. if anybody in the Carolina family doesn't say that MJ is #1, they're excommunicado. Come on now. Come on now. MJ's the greatest ever. Come on. Stop.
Yeah, he is.
This man is MVP, Defensive Player of the Year.
That's insane.
He's MVP, first team all defense, finals MVP, and leading the league in scoring all in the same year.
Yeah, that's insane.
Only been done 4 times, all MJ.
All MJ.
Say that again.
Yeah, that's crazy.
First team all defense, MVP of the regular season, MVP of the finals, lead the league in scoring. Only been done 4 times. MJ, and MJ.
Damn.
That's the greatest of all
That-
time.
that's how you end the debate. When
Like the
young
dude he
guys
talking
wanna
to,
talk about
damn.
LeBron, that's how you end the debate with him right there. It was great playing with Mike because I got to see why he was Mike. You think A lot of times people think great players are great because they just roll out of bed and they're great.
Right.
And for him, it was like, nah, the work ethic was crazy. At 40 years old, 39 years old, he done proved everything. He's still in the gym before everybody.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, he's there with Tim Grover lifting early.
What?
Getting up shots, like footwork is impeccable.
What?
Had a young dude on our team by the name of Bobby Simmons. Bobby used to just all the footwork stuff that MJ was teaching, like, yo, you read him this way. Like, yeah, when you jab this way, like everything he did was calculated. I was watching when he was teaching Bobby.
Yeah.
Obviously, he wasn't teaching me none of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't do nothing with it. But he was teaching Bobby, like, yeah, when you jab, you read this way. He drops his foot this way, you counter with this. And so I started seeing this ain't by accident. He's reading your body move. He's reading your body language. Oh, you drop that top foot. I know I'm going here. That defense rotates. I know I'm getting to this fade. Like, up and unders, all that, and it's just like seeing how much work he put in, how calculated he was, and then the competitive nature.
Wow.
I mean, he didn't want to lose nothing. The young dudes in the league that were coming into the league grew up watching MJ. Like MJ be at the.
Wow. He didn't want to lose nothing. And did you hear how he broke down the game? Like, I played ball with some of my friends, and I knew certain moves I was going to do. And I knew certain moves that I might do if you did that, but it was never that deep. Top of the water. Mike over here, if you step this away, if you do this, if your weight shift, man, Mike. What can I say, bruh? What can I say? This man was a chemist. It almost sounded like karate or something like that. Some form of fighting. You know, how you could, your next move was based on what your opponent gave you. Kind of like how Kyrie Irving plays the game, man. It's awesome. He's an awesome player.
At the jump ball, and he could sense it. Our point guard was like Chris Whitney, like, yo, see Whit, let me get it early tonight. Young fellas in all. Like, you'll see certain guys, they looking at it.
He in all. I got him.
But because he'll see you, like, you'll see a young fella looking at the shoes, the leg brace, like looking them up and down, like.
Oh yeah, he got him. And he would have had me too, because I'm looking at the whole swag. I remember shooting ball at the Centers. This dude came in like this, the whole Jordan swag. He couldn't shoot a lick, but he had the Jordan swag down pack.
He could tell, like, certain dudes want smoke.
Yeah.
And then there's certain dudes that's looking around like, oh my God, it's MJ.
Kobe Bryant wanted that smoke.
If you're looking at him like that, he can sense it and he's gonna try to take your heart out.
The story of LaBradford Smith and Michael Jordan is a classic in basketball circles. In short, after a rough shooting night, MJ invented a story about Smith disrespecting him to fuel his competitive fire for their next matchup. It worked, and Jordan delivered a dominant performance. Here's how MJ's Bulls teammate BJ Armstrong broke it down.
He had just an awful game versus the Washington Bullets. And I think he missed like 18, 19 shots in a row. I was just so impressed with his confidence, Jimmy, that he didn't hesitate. The confidence
This man
had, Jimmy, was beyond. But this particular game,
I can relate. I've seen some of these games with BJ playing with him back in the day. Michael Jordan, to me, in my eyes, he never looked like he was inadequate. He never looked like he couldn't get the job done. Even if they lost, he never looked like he lacked the confidence to go out and try to achieve the goal, which was win the game. He just never looked like that. I don't care who the opponent was. Even if it was an opponent like Joe Dumars, somebody really, I think that's his name, Dumars, the one that held real good defense on Jordan. You had some people that really gave Jordan, that work. Clyde Drexler, people like that really, Jordan had to play. He was already playing, but he had to play because these guys had enough talent that you had to work. So he never backed down from nobody, man. Mutombo, tall player for Patrick Ewing, man, he went at them guys, man.
after the game, he wasn't happy at all. And he was, normally he's bubbly, he's playing cards, he's this, whatever. He's being MJ. But this night, he was just sitting in the back. So I thought, hey, let me just go check on this guy. And I just said, hey, man, how you doing? You all right? You good? You know, just checking on you. He was in the back. Everybody else is whatever, doing what they do. And he was like, yeah, I'm good. And I remember he told me, he said, whatever that kid had in the first half, I'm going to have that in the first half.
Whatever that kid had. Whatever that kid.
Bro hated losing that bad. And I'm going to say this. We're all in debates across the board about Kobe being better than Jordan. And you got all the LeBron fans, he's better than Jordan, which I know I love LeBron's style and game, but I can't say that he's better than Jordan. Because I'm going to tell you, man, Jordan is the blueprint. Jordan is the book that their games is based off of. The reason they wanted to play ball anyway. Kobe talked to Jordan all the time. He's like Jordan's little brother. Mimicked everything. Learned so much from Jordan. Right? Rough couple years at the start. Got in with Jordan. He just progressed and progressed. And a lot of people think he was better than Jordan. I don't think so. I think Jordan is his sensei, was his sensei, and always will be his sensei. Rest in peace to Kobe. People think LeBron is better than Jordan. No, he's not. Jordan is a killer. When you step on the court, wasn't no waiting to figure it out, standing in the corner checking out the game. Jordan was that killer, man. He is the reason those guys go so hard at the game. You feel me? You ain't got to believe what I'm saying. This is my opinion, but my opinion is based off of facts. You feels me?
Kid did the game, yeah. Whatever that kid did in the first game, I'm gonna have that in the first half. The confidence to say that, Jimmy, was like, man, I just watched you miss 19 shots in a row. Like, the confidence was there. You know what I mean? Like, you can't coach that. You can't.
Nope.
You know, you can't duplicate that.
Nope.
Either you have that or not. I was so impressed with the 20th shot when he finally made a shot. Because I remember what he said. He was like, okay, B, I'm good now. This man had a confidence that was just beyond.
Right.
And he wasn't talking it. He believed it.
He walked
in
it.
Himself. He believed in what he, the work he had put in. But more importantly, he just had a self-awareness that you can't imagine.
For real.
And that's what I admired most about him. And even when you talk to him today, he still has that level of confidence.
Still confident, man.
Now we're all old.
I don't care if he's racing cars or flipping quarters. Confident
that he had as a young man, and that is what I give to this generation. Never lose confidence in yourself by the work you put in.
Baron Davis was one of the most electrifying point guards from the 2000s. Making a name for himself while playing for the Charlotte Hornets and later for the Golden State Warriors. With his combination of skills, size, and explosiveness, Davis was a walking highlight reel. In an interview for the Draymond Green podcast, he remembers one specific game in which he wasn't the show's main star, but the legendary Michael Jordan put on a show for the ages.
You know, he came into Charlotte and it was like, that was the craziest shit I'd ever seen. There was no camera phones, but it was all kind of camera flashing. And felt like everybody was recording with a camera phone. That's how many cameras was flashing when he went to the free throw line. I had 32 that night. And in my mind, I was like, damn, bro, like, I'm Michael Jordan tonight. You know what I mean? And
he thought he was Jordan. You feel me? Just keep listening. Keep watching.
Then we go on the road and we're playing the Washington Wizards. We like, man, we about to go in here. We about to pop them again. I'm about to give me another, I'm about to give me another 25, 12. I'm going to do it different on the road. And I watched this dude in the first quarter score 17 points.
Oh, he went off.
Draymond, I watched. I was not participating, bro. I was so mesmerized. I was guarding T-Lou. Hey, if you watch the clips, you'll see me. Never help.
Ain't that something?
And the coach called a timeout.
I ain't mad at you, Baron, because I would have done the same thing. It would have been 6-on-4. I'd have gone there, put on a Wizards jersey.
He like, yo, what the hell y'all doing? Y'all just gonna let this man get cooked? It was Lee Nate.
Wasn't nothing they could do to stop. Wasn't nothing you could do to stop it. It's Jordan we talking about. This ain't, man, some player off the bench. How you gonna stop him?
And I said, damn, bro, my bad. I was just watching. Like, I was just watching. I got your help. I was like, man, I got your help. Let me get him. So I guard him the first time.
Right.
I know he going to the fade. So boom, he go to the fade and I'm on top of the fade. He go to the fade. I'm like, man, get that shit. And he leaned back, like a another inch to shoot the ball. Wham!
Jordan against Barron. 40.
Now, you just saw the move. Kobe was so intrigued about that move. He thought about the move. He asked Jordan about the move. He learned that move from Jordan. Right? Just because you could do the move or the equation or the question or the topic that your teacher taught you don't make you better than them. Man, you can't outdo the... Man, come on, man. Let's get back to it.
Okay.
You can't out Jordan.
All right. Man, I got this fool. He go to the post again. Well, I know this shit coming. You about to turn to the middle. Woo. Turn to the middle. Up and under.
Up and under. Layup.
Hey, somebody else get this. I'm going back over here with T. Lou. I'm about to watch. I'm cool. This is not cool. Hey, dude, that's what.
4 points and he didn't want to hold Jordan no more. 4 points. Not a whole night. 4 points. The turnaround jumper, the up and under layup. He was done. He wanted to go back to T. Lou. You heard it. He didn't want no more of him, man. That's the GOAT.
And you know, you see somebody like Mike like that and LeBron, like it's the same thing. It's like, be careful because they gonna remember. But that Mike story was like, damn, dude, like I'm just watching him. I'm like, damn, dude, what kind of cologne you got? Like, what kind of cologne? This nigga smell good as shit out here. Whatever it was, Michael Jordan was he was like an enigma, dude. He was like it was just like, oh shit.
MJ is still widely...
MJ whole aura had people swept, man. I heard some of these players say it looked like he was floating when he walked. I ain't never seen one man get so much praise. I know that ain't right in the world we live in, that you praise another man like that. But I have not heard. They said the man looked like he was floating.
Considered the GOAT thanks to his legendary NBA career, which included 6 championships and an unbeaten record in the NBA Finals. While those achievements are often cited as reasons for his greatness,
I will say this. Jordan didn't do none of that winning, those 6 rings, but he did not do any of that by himself. But he's still one hell of a player. There's a lot of seats were packed out. A lot of people were there to see Jordan, whether y'all realize it or not. Kobe Bryant skipped college so he could play Jordan before he retired. He skipped college. Like, forget the education, right? LeBron said this was the whole reason he wanted to play basketball, because of Jordan, right? Okay, then. I rest my case, man. It really ain't nothing else to talk about. Besides y'all like, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, because it's free. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you a few... Yeah, I appreciate y'all. I knew y'all were having me down. Thank you.
Gilbert Arenas believes MJ earned the GOAT title even before all of that.
As players, we're factoring in our numbers, right? Our rings, and saying, no, we should be able, I have leading title. I'm beating him in every stat. Why y'all not putting me in front of him? The answer is he was the NBA. When Bird and Magic was, battling, and when Jordan came in, what they seen was a whole different animal, right?
Right.
You're seeing something that is different, moves different, talks different, approaches the game different,
Correct.
swag, phenomenal, right?
Swag through the roof.
It's the best thing we've seen, right? I don't give a fuck what he does. This is the best player we've ever seen. Right? It was the eye test. People don't realize that he got the logo in '88. Right? They took the wings off and say, you got Jordan. Right? So that whole campaign, and that is considered the greatest individual year anybody could have had. That's when he became the best player ever. There was no ring. There was no, the rings is just what they get to use now. 6, it was just the way he did it. He carried what we have now, solo mission. It's hard to beat solo mission with stats.
It is.
MJ and Lakers legend.
Cuz, let me tell y'all something. I ain't gonna hold you, because I think I done proved my point. I think they have proved my point. I think we all know what I'm thinking. Jordan is forever number one. And a lot of y'all ain't gonna like that. So I'm looking you in your eye right now. I'm looking you dead in your eye and I'm telling you, Jordan is number one. Now, what you do with Kobe and LeBron, that right there, you know, I don't know what you would do with them. But it'll be somewhere with 2 and 3. I give you that. I give you that. 2 and 3, I give you that. But we know who got that number one, cuz. We know who got that number one spot. Right? We ain't even got to talk about that. So this your boy signing out. This your boy KJ, man. I appreciate y'all coming in, you know, chopping up with your boy about this topic right here, because for our basketball heads out there. And we will touch this subject again because it ain't over. The debate is ever going, man. Jordan number one, do what you will with 2, 3, 4, and 5. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. Don't forget to do that because it's free 99. Jump in the comments. We need 1,000 likes. I need you because I'm trying to get these watch hours up. I need you. So don't let your boy down, because I'm not going to let you down. I'm going to shut up and work. I'm going to do the work part, because I can't shut up. But you feel me. You feel me. So look, man, I'm going to catch y'all on the next video, man. And I'm signing out, man. It's your boy KJ. Love all y'all. Happy New Year to you. And let's get it cracking in 2025, man. Let's go. Turn down for what?